To see these Free State harvests coming in after the intense drought is simply magnificent. More so for 37-year-old Ruben Mothlabane, who had to bravely feel the impact of the previous season.
Yo, affectile haholo. Ne ke plantile sonoblomo about 100 hectares kaofela ya next.
This season is a different story. When the rains came, Ruben took out the planters and got back in there. With financing from the government's recapitalization program, he was able to lift his head and continue farming. Together with neighbor and Grain SA mentor Peter Ferreira, they went all out, leaving nothing to chance. Ruben's sunflower brought in over 170 tons, while the maize yielded more than 930 tons. And as each load came in, it marked a step to recovery. His workers are as grateful, happy to reap, ready to start preparing for the next season. Ruben farms on 340 hectares of government-leased land, of which the majority is suitable for crop farming. To keep as much material on the lands as possible, post-harvest land preparation entails a basic two-step process of spraying for weeds and then ripping. His standard crop rotation involves 2 years of maize and 1 year of sunflower. Ruben's understanding of modern farming stems from the example of his uncle Israel Mothlabane, a Grain SA executive member and much respected farmer in the Wesselsbron area.
So
now, himself a fully fledged farmer, Ruben is firmly rooted in the farming community, constantly engaging, sharing in the ups and downs of the farming world.
I love farming because it's a challenge for me. I see it simple fella. It's a challenge. Kore house na pelo utonya hamaga speed. Kiona profit to tayeta hailo lueno siweza katata. Then how siweza katata how no bona chelete next. How no bona legend.
Ruben certainly puts in the hours, gratefully reimbursed by his beautiful crops and cattle. Never taking natural resources for granted, he keeps his livestock in line with the limited grazing he has available. And he manages this high-potential arable land with an eye on the future. As another picturesque day unfolds in the Eastern Free State, you'll find him, on the go, engaged in his farming activities. Tshediso Daniel Maqala grew up among the farm fields of Ficksburg as the child of farm laborers. He went on to work as a truck driver and also owned a taxi business. But with the rhythm of the land in his veins, he sold the taxi business in 2005 and bought a farm. He later obtained additional land through the PLAS system and, as he grew, also started renting private land. Today, he farms on 615 hectares, of which just over 200 hectares are good arable land.
Kana obane ke holetse Ficksburg ya mona ke bona district ena Ficksburg ya ile hantle for nna ha ke la balabele ho ya districting yong hobane ke holetse mona le mobu wa mona o motle haholo mona sebakeng sa sekelente le pula mona e ngata mona pula yana mona ha e tshwane le dibaka tsena tse di.
Initially, these high potential soils were just that, potential calling for a skilled hand. After years of struggling to get a decent maize crop, Daniel joined Grain SA in 2014. This was a turning point for him.
Ban rutile ho sebetsa mobu le ho planta. Lo sebetsana le tsona ditjhefu ntho tsena tsohle kaofela. Lo re na o re na trekere ha e tla ba ja dizile hantle na ha o repa e tla mele je kae ha o tetsa e ja e kae.
With soil management being an important aspect of the training, Daniel introduced crop rotation, adding sunflower, wheat and dry beans to his crop farming mix. VKB stepped in with a production loan, and the combination of the right inputs and modern farming techniques is enabling Daniel to now produce harvests of over 500 tons. Time to take out the calculators and start planning for next year. This is where his wife, Violet, plays a large role, assisting with the checks and balances of this growing family business. Progression is seen throughout the farm, from the equipment to the growing number of livestock. As with his crop farming, the grazing for the livestock is well managed and the animals are reared with care. The lambs and weaners are sold on auction, ensuring a flow of income to spread risks. Daniel Maqala certainly has a lot to smile about. Farming here in Ficksburg is now a lot closer to what he originally envisaged. Close to the town of Edenville in the Free State, there's a farm buzzing with activity, all under the watchful eye of Paul Mvelekweni Malindi. In 2012, he was granted the use of this 440-hectare farm through the PLAS program. He grew up on a farm in Helbrunn, which gave him some experience with livestock. But moving into the demanding world of modern farming was quite an eye-opener. Having had a taxi business and grocery store, Paul knew about the ins and outs of business. Planting for profit was a different game. So he set out to learn the rules, which involved several Grain SA training courses.
Grain SA ka mo ile nna ya re go tlisa ka teng. Mokgwa re o sebedisang ke mokgwa o ntse re le ka o itikanyetsa le mokgwa o hana tjena wa ho ntshetsa technology hana tjena ntse re leka ho atamela ho yona. Mokgwa wa kgale ka nnete le Grain SA ile ona re tsitse thoko ho yona ka dikotlisetsa bona tse ntja re kgona ho tswela pelenyana.
While Paul sees to it that the soil spring a harvest, Joyce keeps the admin in place.
Ke a thusa holo but haholo ke thusa ka more on the bookkeepings. Ho ya ho sebetsa di auditor rona, how do we keep our finance everything in record.
This year, Paul planted 180 hectares of maize and 140 hectares of sunflower, with good yields set to help rebalance the books after last season's drought. But harvest time can bring extra pressure, and it's not always plain sailing. True to form, Paul is quick to get things back on track, respected by the workers for his hands-on approach. This practical leadership is seen in everything he does. With a healthy herd for weaner production, he makes sure the calves are in tip-top condition for auction, while the meat merinos and goats also ensure good lines of income. To have enough grazing for the increasing livestock, Paul now rents additional land. Because this energetic Free State farmer has big plans.
Kinana e ka e beang ka pele ke ona mamello katoloso ya o jala katolosa di phofolo ke tsona ntho tse le hore motho ha holo shebile ho tsona hore di hole o kgone ho hola le wena.
His motto: dream big, grow steadily, never give up.